You wake up, you've had your sleep, maybe even your morning coffee, but still something feels off. Your energy's low, your hands are cold, and that part of you, the one you don't talk about, feels distant, like it's fading quietly into the background. It's easy to blame aging, but what if the problem isn't your age? What if it's your breakfast? That slice of white toast, that sugary coffee. The foods you've trusted for years could be quietly tightening your blood vessels, cutting off circulation to the areas that matter most. You're not doing anything wrong. You've simply never been told what certain foods do to blood flow, especially down there. But here's the good news. With just one small change, your body can start to come alive again. In fact, what you choose to eat tomorrow morning might just decide how strong, how responsive, and how connected you feel for the rest of your day. Let's talk about it. Hi, I'm Dr. Lily Anderson. I'm a men's health specialist with over 18 years of clinical experience, helping men over 60 restore their energy, vitality, and circulation naturally. I've worked with thousands of patients who felt like their strength was slipping away, not just in the gym or during daily tasks, but in their confidence, their relationships, and their sense of connection to themselves. And the turning point? For many of them, it wasn't found in a prescription bottle. It was found on their breakfast plate. In this video, I'll walk you through the 3 most common breakfast choices that quietly harm circulation, especially below the belt, and show you what to swap them with to support better blood flow naturally and safely. This isn't about giving up the foods you love. It's about making small, smart adjustments that give your body the support it needs to feel more alive again. So if you're ready, let's dive in. Starting with the number 1 food most men eat in the morning that's silently working against them. Let's start with the truth most men never hear. Your morning meal might be the quietest threat to your circulation, and no one's ever warned you because these foods seem harmless, even healthy. 1. White toast. It's fast, it's familiar, and it feels light. But white bread is made from refined flour, stripped of fiber, loaded with simple carbs. It spikes your blood sugar, triggers insulin, and inflames the lining of your blood vessels, especially the smaller ones that serve your legs and pelvic region. Over time, that means slower blood flow down there, weaker response, and a fading sense of vitality. And the worst part? You don't feel it happen. It's silent. A better choice. Swap your white toast for whole grain or sprouted bread, packed with fiber, B vitamins, and nutrients that support nitric oxide production and blood vessel flexibility. It's a simple shift with a big impact over time. 2. Sugary coffee drinks. A splash of cream, a spoon of sugar, maybe 2. You tell yourself, it's just a little sweetness to start the day. But here's what happens. Sugar reduces nitric oxide, the very molecule your body needs to relax and widen blood vessels. Less nitric oxide equals tighter arteries, equals less blood where you need it most. Pair that with caffeine, which can raise blood pressure, and you've got a combination that constricts blood flow from the moment you wake up. A better choice. Go for black coffee with a squeeze of lemon. The vitamin C helps protect your vessels and boost nitric oxide naturally. Or try warm ginger tea, which supports circulation without the blood pressure spike. 3. Processed meats like sausage or bacon. They're salty, crispy, comforting. And they also contain nitrates, preservatives, and saturated fats, all of which damage the delicate lining of your arteries. Excess sodium causes fluid retention and narrows blood vessels, and the heavy fats slow digestion and make your heart work harder. It's a harsh way to start the day, especially if you're already dealing with poor circulation. A better choice. Try 2 boiled eggs with a slice of avocado or a piece of grilled salmon. These foods deliver healthy fats, protein, and key nutrients like choline and potassium, supporting heart health and pelvic blood flow from the inside out. Here's the takeaway. You don't need to skip breakfast. You just need to swap the foods that quietly drain your vitality for ones that gently restore it. Every bite you take either feeds your circulation or slows it down. and tomorrow morning could be the moment your body starts to respond again. Let me tell you about David. He's 66, retired, proud grandfather of 4. For years, his mornings looked the same: 2 slices of white toast, a sausage patty, and sweet coffee with creamer. He thought it was harmless, but over time, something shifted. He noticed his energy dropping by mid-morning. His hands and feet stayed cold, even in the summer. And slowly, the most private parts of his life began to feel disconnected. He tried vitamins, then some over-the-counter enhancers. But nothing really worked. And worse, he felt embarrassed, like maybe he was just too old for any of it to come back. When we met, I didn't ask him to take a pill. I asked him to start with breakfast. For 4 weeks, David swapped his toast for whole grain bread, his sausage for 2 boiled eggs and avocado, and his coffee. He went black, with a slice of lemon. At his next visit, his words caught me off guard. He smiled and said, "I wake up feeling something again," and my wife noticed it before I did. His hands were warmer. His walks were longer. His eyes looked clearer. But more than anything, he felt like himself again. All from a breakfast most people wouldn't think twice about. Here's what's really happening inside your body, especially after 60. As we age, our blood vessels naturally become less flexible. Our body produces less nitric oxide, the key molecule that signals blood vessels to relax and open. And that matters, because circulation isn't just about your heart. It's about where the blood goes and how easily it gets there. When blood can't flow properly to your legs, pelvis, and intimate areas, you feel it. Cold hands, low stamina, slower recovery, and yes, reduced performance when it matters most. Now here's the twist most men don't hear. What you eat in the first hour after waking up directly affects your circulation for the next several hours. Why? Because your body is more receptive in the morning. Your insulin is sensitive, your stomach is empty, and your blood vessels are adjusting after rest. So if you feed your body inflammatory foods like sugar, white flour, or sodium-heavy meats, you're unknowingly tightening those arteries right from the start. But when you choose whole grains, healthy fats, vitamin C, and potassium, you're giving your body what it needs to. Support nitric oxide production, reduce internal inflammation, keep your blood vessels open and responsive, and the results don't take months. For many men, just 2 to 3 weeks of consistent, supportive breakfast choices can lead to noticeably better circulation, energy that lasts longer, fewer cold limbs, and yes, even those long-lost morning signals coming back. It's not magic. It's biology finally working in your favor because you gave it the right support. Here's the truth I tell every man who walks into my clinic. It's not too late. Not at 60. Not at 70. Not even at 80. Your body still knows how to heal. It just needs the right signal from you. You don't have to flip your whole diet overnight. You don't need a perfect plan or a pantry full of supplements. You just need one small change. Maybe tomorrow morning, instead of reaching for white toast and bacon, you swap in a slice of whole grain bread with a boiled egg. Or you take your coffee black with lemon. Maybe you squeeze half a grapefruit and sip it slowly in the sun. That's it. That's where the shift begins. Because when you do that, you're telling your body, I'm still here. I still care. And I still want to feel alive again. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Make this the moment. The one where things quietly, steadily begin to come back, and they will. If this video made you pause, if it helped you look at your breakfast a little differently, then I want to hear from you. Drop a 1 in the comments if you're ready to try even one small change. Drop a 0 if you've been trying, but nothing's worked, and you'd like a bit more guidance. Either way, your story matters, and you're not alone. Every week, I share practical, science-backed tools to help men restore their circulation, energy, and confidence, naturally. So if this spoke to you, hit subscribe, turn on notifications, and join a growing community of men who are choosing to take back control, one simple habit at a time. Thank you for choosing yourself today. Your body's still listening, and the best time to start is now.